husky the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
Dumb move.
such a positive guy, that Bing Crosby. So, this radio station, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like, this. Valley's Basement, providing top-of-the-line fashion to Diamond City for over 10 generations. Next got Betty Hutton. She's good. Go back.
The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State...
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? What? Yeah. What do you want?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was... You can find himself...
We have been called to aid your son.
What? Let's do this.
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's... I'm not stupid.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's... dead. Don't you lie to me!
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you, then what do you want?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me! Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. Yeah. The Institute is... If you're... I can...
Uh-huh. You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help, it could return me to... I think that's pretty real. All right. Let's talk details. First thing...
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not me. It's common. That.
Sure, lots of...
Don't course operate there.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that it's in...
Right.
Now I don't... You're going to...
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary... Now, when you get to the... Follow this... Not gonna lie.
Who doesn't love some Louis Jordan? Am I right? I am. Because Louis Jordan rules. You're listening to Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. I mean, Frankie Carl wrote a song about tomorrow. Or at least, I guess, his version of tomorrow, which is pretty different from mine. What a jerk.
Good. Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Gone far.
What else you got?
Yeah, we'll snoop them out.
The courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
An option. When I thought we were getting along.
Huh?
Lock and load!
One way to get the coolant pumping.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Get some!
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain. I don't... One way to get that coolant pumping. Something out.
Courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Come on, asshole!
Barricade stairwells and halls if you haven't already.
Hey,
Smarter than that.
Contact with sectors 2 and 4.
sweet. Huh? Get! Let's rock! Shit!
lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
That's it.
Can't have gone far.
Contact!
Inside, you got,
Good dad!
Hey, come look at this.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Damn. Lost him. Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Take him out!
Get to. Did good.
Roy Brown, again. Many of his records survived.
They had no expense, did they? What's that?
Coming to you
Speak of the
from,
devil.
the jewel green, the green,
Sweet.
I mean, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Here's some Betty Hutton, if you were waiting to hear whether you
Fall back to original position. The courser's near the elevator. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
What?
Lock and load! Shut her down!
got it.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no. Please, no. You don't have to do this, please.
You. Come here.
Hi.
Are you here for the synth?
That's not why I'm here.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Use a little help over here. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Uh-huh. You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already I knew they'd send a courser. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by the... Thanks again for your help. And before you ask, the Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to...
Someone could make a statue out of you like that. Abstract, ideally. It's a lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain. Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not...
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute.
You just heard.
But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase, some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Coming to you from, the jewel green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Are you a pistol-packing mama? If you are, this song is about you.
Stay free. Man.
That sound, what is it? Gonna splatter your brain!
Stay here somewhere. Well, that's one way to get that coolant pumping.
Someone there?
Lights out to you! Gotta reload sometime, asshole! This shouldn't take long.
break its way. Not that it's an option.
You just heard Crawl Out Through the Fallout.
Clear.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Shen Kowalski's Clean Water Market, straight from the filter. Right Behind You Baby is next. It's a really upbeat song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Ray Smith was a little... Maybe? Buddy?
So, that's not right. It spins. So it starts with R?
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the lead.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Excuse me.
Saw some of you talk to the boss.
Decoding
Hey,
a courser
you,
chip is a very difficult
forget something?
A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey.
There's something? Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are. The massacre, plenty of people assumed, but at the time...
Sure. Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the gal of about... the young... Turns out the guy was part of a gang. I took her home, taking up and...
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they should.
Right.
I started, but I guess folks... And up... Yeah, hell, I never... Was it... It took... No.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
That was, Uranium Fever by...
Got you, Institute bastard. I got you.
By Elton Britt.
Soften
Yes.
in.
Right.
Come on.
So, right there.
Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
And now,
you gotta be careful, man.
Several
the Institute
from
is
our
everywhere.
sponsors. Fallon's Basement, providing top-of-the-line fashion to Diamond City for over 10 generations. Here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby, a song I'm sure that, I mean they meant well. Just, it's maybe not the best comparison to, babies and destruction. Here are the 5 stars.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. How'd you manage?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those... I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines.
Sure.
Sorry. You're not the only one. I did the best I could. Came up with some. Here's the... You know the craziest part of the design?
Right.
All the data's on harmonic frequencies. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made it. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, can you?
I got it covered.
Good, good. And don't you forget our agreement. It's my own. Now go on.
Huh?
Preston.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. I think we could settle down here.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what?
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while.
Damn. You say you were frozen.
My son. The Institute kidnapped him while I was still trapped. I've been trying to get him back.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him.
Right.
Anyway, I am glad you're here. There's something I need to ask you. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
I figured you'd tell me.
Have you heard of the...
You guys came from Quincy.
That's right. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. We were only a few of us. We never...
As long as you don't give up.
I'm not... That's why...
Hey, that means a lot coming from you. Okay. I'll do it.
Finally.
Good. Good. Don't worry. The leader of the Minutemen, our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, the one good thing about being the last Minuteman, now it's yours. By the way,
right?
If you want to help out, I've gotten word about... I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. You can use...
Hey there, Preston.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world?
Sure. They kidnapped my son.
Damn. We'll give you whatever help we can.
Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing...
Mm-hmm. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me...
Teleportation? For real? If anyone can make heads or tails...
Right.
We've got to show people the minute...
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your... I figured I'd offer to balance...
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question. But
sure.
My map, they scanned... Oh, hey.
That's terrible. They really...
Sure.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Folks didn't really know,
right.
But the kid, I think, grilled me for it. It eventually, there's people. It's a surprise part of the reason.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back.
Couldn't agree. Well, I expect you're about as bored.
I'm doing my best around here, but don't expect a lap of luxury or anything. I might be handy with a wrench, but I can't work miracles.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted teleportation.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. But, you can get started on what he calls... it'll need some pretty high-grade...
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first... While you're working on that, I'll get busy... Keep in mind, like if you have... and it's...
Help out or get lost.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy control. Here's a list of 3 things that may be hard. I'll meet you over at the...
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, and I'll see you over...
Undecided by Ella Fitzgerald. I know this feeling, Ella. I know the feeling. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway, next is some Cole Porter.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
Don't mention it.
You have no idea. My son.
Uh-huh.
But you and we're still here.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some sight can help you, kid. You know.
Maybe. Let me think it over.
Well, ain't like I'm going.
We're sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here. Something out there. When did it get this quiet?
Bingo. There we go. Excellent.
Lights
this out for you!
Nice. Hell yeah. Good find. There we go. There we go. Nice. Excellent. Nice. Sweet.
You're carrying it. Won't underestimate us.
Yes.
That was, Bing Crosby. Yep. Here's a thing. A sort of, note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. Ask for Vadim Bobrov. This one is from Skeeter Davis. It's the, ironically, end of the world.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we just make sure we can... There's a workbench over there.
Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
I need to find parts for the beam emitter.
We're gonna need a... Anything else I can...
Uh-huh. Not now. Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. I'm ready when you are. Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it! Hold on to your butt!
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step in to the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh, goddamn them.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me.
Father, what's
Yes.
going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean. I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away.
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me!
Mm-hmm.
Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. Let's start anew.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come...
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, but I need you to realize that this...
Right.
You have traveled very far. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organic. Plenty of that, even in their attempts to... But then the I was exact. I am the...
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Sean, she loved you. So much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I...
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. The Institute.
Uh-huh. They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. What else can I...
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every... I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. I know there's more for us to discuss. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated, as I've been a part of something amazing here. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much.
Sure.
Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen, there is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
There's a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see